Guys, welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Found a video that's working. I don't think I've done it already, but you know the drill. If I have, don't tell me. This is live from the mall. She makes me laugh. She gets obsessed over things just like Lisa does, and she'll like eat the same thing every day, day in, day out, till she gets bored with that, and then she'll pick another thing. And this was when she was eating that chicken and whatever from the mall, and she had to go every day and get it. It's funny, isn't it? Shall we jump in?
I don't know why it's so dark here. Let's see.
Never fails, does it? Oh, I can't do that or I won't be able to pause it. Or will I? Oh, I will. There, ignore me. And a pretend Givenchy bag.
Hi, happy fun, Mom. I'm going to take my mask off as soon as my food arrives. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Mom. Okay, that's me. Hold on.
See, that man walking past then could have whipped her phone and be gone with it. So stupid. Walks away and leaves an expensive phone on the table. But takes her pretend handbag.
Okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to put you up a little higher. So, hold on. Maybe if I do this against...
Stop slapping me in the face.
The Coke can and lean it. Maybe wait. If I do this, so precarious. There's going to be a strap in the way. Is that any good?
I'm gonna get the bento box. Bento? Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good. You have no idea. You are like half in my bag, half out, leaning against the handle.
Why does she keep moving that way when I've put myself there? If I put myself there, she'd be leaning that way. If I think she goes too far over, I'll have to make it smaller.
So,
stop sniffling.
Of course. Started choking on a piece of dust. And, you know, you can't cough anymore in public or else people will run.
Oh, you're so funny.
I had to go and buy, like, a very expensive Diet Coke somewhere. And after I was done coughing, now I have a runny nose. Hi, Nicole. I got your text. I didn't text you back yet. You know, I don't like this because you can't see my food.
We don't need to see the food.
I really was dying for this. It's the Sarku Japan, you know, the chicken teriyaki. So I said, not extra sauce, extra vegetables. No.
Why would you say not extra sauce? You say extra sauce when you want more. You don't have to say not extra. But we don't care what you're eating.
No noodles, no rice. I'm sure, you know, it has 640 calories. But I don't go by calories. What do you mean you can't look?
because then they'll be hungry.
It's too hot.
Well, stop eating it then. She's such a fucking baby. Everything's got to be lukewarm. It's too hot. I can't eat it.
I mean, I'm sure it's not keto, but it's close enough, and part of doing keto for me was not being perfect.
Part of doing keto for me is not being perfect. When have you ever been perfect? When have you ever followed the rules? It's always, I'm doing this, but. I wonder if I can make myself that long. Would you even want me that long? If I filled the whole thing? Can I do that? Hang on. Now I've scared the kids. Keep away from the fireplace. Why won't it go in? It just goes up. That's annoying. Buff. So, I'm there.
Oh my god. Fucking Burke. Every time I go live. Why do you text me? Does he have some kind of radar? And if I go to answer him, I'm gonna lose you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's far more important to talk to strangers in the mall while you're eating and picking your teeth than it is to answer the text from your son, the call from your son, and see if there's anything wrong. Or he might just want to chat. You only have one child. God forbid you had more than one.
Picking my teeth. This is really just vegetables, cabbage, in butter. It's so hot. Can you see the steam?
Well, let it cool down then, piggy.
Okay, so some of mine.
I hate hot food. Everything about her fucking annoys me. Can you imagine trying to eat out with this woman? It's alright, we'll just mush it up in a bowl and we'll feed it to you when we've finished eating with a little spoon, okay?
Instagram stories did not upload all the way, so I don't know if you have seen since the car, but and I'm gonna come back to tell my dating story. I'm gonna come back live to tell my dating story. Hi, Tay. So this sweater is from H&M, and I'll show it to you when I get home. And then I also got 2 pairs of these shorts from H&M, $12.99. Hi, Marsha. Because I literally changed in the bathroom and threw away the clothes that I was wearing. Because the top I was wearing was that jean top that I do love. But I was walking around Dillard's and 3 of the buttons right along my white, fat stomach were open. And I was looking at stuff and nobody told me. And so I hated it.
Can you imagine if anyone had walked up to her and said, "Excuse me, madam, your buttons are open"? She'd have lost her shit. What are you telling me that for? What are you telling me? Do you know how embarrassing that is? No. I remember watching this. See, I looked. See, I put live mall. And I can't see her sat in the mall. She sat at home, sat in a pub, sat in a car. Was she talking about a long bag there as well? There's no sign of this live in the mall. But it's so familiar. Anyway. Where am I going? There.
The shirt. I was like, fuck this shirt. I want this shirt off because I can't trust it. And then the shorts were like all stretched out. Biker shorts, really thin material. I don't remember where I got them, but like, I think I got them from Shein. Yes. And they kept riding up because they were like too big. Untrustworthy clothes. So I went to H&M. Saw this top. Even though it's a sweater, it's thin. It's like a heathered lavender, lilac. And the shorts are freaking amazing. So I changed in the bathroom, threw away the clothes. Well, okay. Damn, I have this one. Stirring of fake chicken. Oh, look.
Why are you saying it's fake chicken?
Listen to what I did. Changed in the bathroom, threw away the clothes. But before, when I was in the bathroom, I took off my mask. I put it in the shirt pocket as I was changing, and then I forgot. And it's my brand new mask, and I really like it. It's the black glittery one, my fake mask. So I threw it away, washed, not knowing.
So you went back and got your mask out of the bin and put it on your face. So hygienic, isn't she? OCD about cleanliness.
It was in the shirt pocket. Washed my hands, and then I went. Everyone was coming out of the ladies' room with their masks on their faces, and I went to put mine on. I'm like, I didn't find it in my bag, so I'm like, shit, it's in the shirt pocket. So I did go into the garbage. It was right on top. Turned the shirt around, reached in, and took the mask. It's amazing I'm alive with all the germs, and I'm such a germaphobe in bathrooms. Ugh.
Of course you are.
My germophobia has gotten so bad in bathrooms. And I have IBS a little bit. So sometimes I really will wait to go out. Hi, Lewis. I will.
I have IBS a little bit. What does that mean? You've got IBS a little bit. Either you have or you haven't. There's no in between with IBS. Because you probably haven't even got fucking IBS. You haven't got fibro. You never had shingles. What's the other things? Bursitis. Fucking spondylitis, whatever. Black elbow disease. I don't know.
Wait to go out to do number 2. To make a duty. As I mean. But sometimes I'm so excited shopping.
Does she not sound like a toddler there? Sometimes I get so excited shopping.
It comes over me and I must use a public restroom. Remember that time? Oh, you guys wouldn't know. Okay, well, if you're a member of my Patreon, I missed some people, I'm sorry. If you're a member of my Patreon, you'll know that last year at the Tucson Gem Show, I had to go number 2 in the porta potty. That was probably the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my whole life.
Wow. What a charmed life you've had if the worst thing to happen to you was having to go to the toilet in a porta potty. Fuck's sake, what is it with these people?
Oh my God. I can't even. You know, you can't flush those things. And it was hot. Well, once you become a mother, you can hear about pooping and eat at the same time. I couldn't have driven miles. I couldn't have gotten in the car and driven. I would have shit in my pants. I had to do it because I have IBS like that. Like
a special IBS that only Lardy has, not like everybody else's IBS. No, it's different. It's like her shingles. She has those shingles that no medical professional knows about, just her.
I don't leave the house till I do that, because I know that if I start to go shopping and I like something, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. But I didn't wake up till late because I didn't fall asleep till 5. So I woke up at 12:30, so everything was off. My whole schedule was off. But
I don't know about anybody else on here with IBS, but I can't wait until I've been to go out, because I don't go. I can never plan when I'm going. If you can plan around a poo, then you haven't got IBS. I don't do anything. Sometimes I can go 2 weeks. I told the doctor once, thinking he'd say something, and he went, "Oh, well, if that's normal for you." Is it really normal to not do anything for 2 weeks? So I'm either not doing anything or I'm in there for the day. But you can wait until you do a poo and then go out. Well, no, that isn't IBS. Dopey.
by the time I drank my coffee and it ran through me, and then I came to the mall, you know, I had to hold in one fart, and then I knew. One fart and next comes the poo. Okay, enough. I can't wait to go home and go live. I'm also vlogging for my Patreon from the car doing my errands. But I can't wait to go home and go live because I have so much to tell you guys. I have to tell you about Mole Man. I want to show you things that I bought, but I haven't eaten. And when I passed this place, I was dying for it. I am so excited.
That's what little children do. Get excited and poo themselves. And she's somebody's mother. Really.
I'm kind of sad because...
No, you're very sad.
He had potential. I mean, it's not easy for me to talk to a stranger for 2 hours and enjoy myself. But his profile was way, way, way too intense, like long. And no, I'm not going to hurry.
If they say nothing, you're complaining. If they say a lot, you're complaining. If they have a good picture, you say it's not them. If they say how tall they are, you say they're not. What in the... I don't know who was going to impress you on a dating site. And what you think you're giving them is beyond me. Do you ever actually look in the mirror and see yourself? You're almost 60, you have a son, you don't own anything. What have you got to offer?
I have other errands to do, so it's not going to be till later. Sorry. So his profile was very intense. What? Somebody just yelled my name. And then his texts to me were so high level intense.
Like what?
It was such a turnoff, but he was cute. I know way too much about this guy, and everything that he told me sounds so crazy. Like he has 6 kids from the same woman. She asked him to marry him after knowing him for 2 days. She got his name tattooed on the inside of her thigh, and she said, "I want to marry you because I want to have your babies." They were married for 22 years, but he was the primary caretaker because she wanted to travel and do stuff for work. So he raised 6 kids, 5 boys and a girl. Delivered one of them on the side of a highway.
She laughs about that every time she tells that story. What is so fucking funny? I don't understand what she's laughing at. If somebody told me that, I'd think, wow, you've got a cool head in a crisis. I'd be rolling around laughing about it. She's fucking weird.
Grew up in limousines. Flying first class. And private jets. Retired in his 30s. Like, who retires in their 30s? I don't care if you win millions. If you have millions, you win millions, you don't retire.
Yeah, you do.
You still work, you know? Like, invested in something, do something.
Like you do. Uh-huh. Because you're always working, aren't you? If someone in their 30s won the lottery and had enough money to cover them for the rest of their days, hell yeah, they'd retire. Then they could go and volunteer places, travel the world, whatever. Why would they take up a job somebody else really needed when they don't need it? Unless they're a fucking surgeon or something. They're just working a 9 to 5 in an office job. See you, Bob, I'm gone. I don't understand her. You wouldn't retire. Wouldn't you? Fuck yeah, you would. You'd be a lady of fucking leisure and all you'd do is shop. You don't retire. Whatever.
He was so smart. So smart. Like, as a conversationalist, just perfection. He sent me poems he had written that were so good they made me cry. And I'm going to talk more about it when I go live. Hi, Tina. But here's where it went wrong.
And another thing, retiring in his 30s, if he was bringing the kids up,
He thought he had chemistry with me. And the fact is, you can't tell if you have chemistry with somebody unless you meet them. And he kept saying, I don't care about looks. He was like, of course you're pretty, I'm attracted to you, because I sent him a video, I sent him pictures. It's not looks. Looks don't matter to me either. It's a chemistry. I've been attracted to some of the quote-unquote ugliest men. I've told this story before, but there was a guy I worked with, and he was a magnet. His name was Bob.
Yeah, he's on the moon now. He had to go that far to get away from you.
He was a magnet. I actually slept with him. But anyways, he was a magnet. And everyone I worked with, including my mother, was in love with him. Because I got my mother, of course, a job where I worked. He had such charisma. I remember seeing him, I was with Roberta, and I saw him in a restaurant. I'm like, oh my God, that's Bob. I used to work with him. Oh my God, he's so cute. And she was like, are you talking about... Really? Thank you. You know who that just texted me. Do not write on here. Now I have... Now, hang on. Oh, I totally would have known that was not you, Nicole. Get a job. Uh-huh. Keep watching. Okay, wait. Oh, this is a little bit better.
Order 189.
Oh, they spelled your name wrong too. Oh, this is a little bit, this will hold well. So I'm talking about him anyways, but I'm going to talk more about him because I'm just... Where was I?
Bob.
Thank
In
God
a
you're
restaurant.
able to text me, Nicole. They spelled your name wrong also, so. Wait, what was I saying about him?
Bob in the restaurant.
Chemistry. And Bob. So I was with Roberta, we went to eat, and he was there, and I was like, oh my God, there's Bob. I used to work with him. He's so cute. She was like, that old ugly guy, because he had a big nose, but he's exactly 10 years older than me because his birthday's on the same day. And he was tall and charismatic.
Order number 189. 189.
And I was like, yes, we all want him.
Order number 190.
His wife left him. I would have
His wife left him probably because he was having sex with everyone in the office.
married him in a heartbeat. He ended up marrying some woman that is so homely.
I would have married him in a heartbeat, and he ended up marrying some woman who's so homely. Really? Really? Fuck's sake.
He never would have married me anyways because when I was sleeping with him and he was not married, separated. He had an alcohol problem and he couldn't get it up and he was embarrassed.
So you didn't sleep with him, did you? Because he couldn't get it up. And how do you not know it was a lardy problem and not an alcohol problem at all? Because he obviously got it up at some point if he married the homely woman.
Once a guy can't get it up with you, that's it. Thank you, Christy. Anyways, my point being, if I had met him online, I probably wouldn't have gone further. So anyways, this guy really wanted to talk on the phone. I don't want to talk every day on the phone to somebody that I haven't met. I have no desire. But I acquiesced because there was something about him that I liked. So he gave me his number, and he was like, you know, if you want to continue to text, it's just not my style. So I was like, I called him. We spoke 3 times yesterday, once for 2 hours, where I found out crazy things about him. But I don't know if I believe it or not. Like,
There's no way on God's green earth I could talk to somebody on the phone for 2 hours. One, I can't hold it for 2 minutes. No. How does she do that? So she sat there for 2 hours like that. How does she cope with that, with her fibro and her bursitis and all the other things?
he knows Trump, he knows Obama. He was very smart. Sent me some of his music that he created. Politically, we were the same. He's black. He knew I was.
I'm trying to figure out what that's called. And from here it looks like mobile inhalers. I'm sorry, it's been a long day.
He wasn't racist. He likes guns. New to Arizona. But I kept saying, I can't wait to meet you. I really want to know you more, you know. The music was okay. It was 3 different genres, and I don't like rap.
I thought you loved Eminem.
One was rap. One was R&B-esque. I say esque. And the other was country-esque. And then he had started sending me his poetry, but I didn't know he was sending me poetry when we were before we talked. So it was just these intense things like, there's so much to say. Just intense things, and I didn't know and I was like, what are you, dude, what are you doing? Like, I don't even know if I like you. Why are you telling me, why are you asking, you know, I know you won't cheat, he wrote, I know you won't cheat on me, but everything he wrote, and, okay, wait, he wrote, I know you won't cheat on me, but can you pay the bills when I give you the money? And I didn't know they were his poems, but after each one, he would write his initials, and then the year, 2020, and then A-R-R. And I was like, is that a quote from Michael Jordan? It turns out, all rights reserved. The lights are coming on. So I didn't know what the fuck he was. So I slammed.
So he was writing that stuff and you didn't pick up that it wasn't a conversation, that it was a poem. Don't you worry about her living all on her own.
I slammed him at first. I was like, you are very intense, and it's in a non-likable way. But he didn't come back at me saying anything mean. He was like, what kind of experiences have you had online? Like criminal charges? That's not Shawnee. She wouldn't have the guts to do that. Look, it's really old saying I'm a criminal. Thank you, Tay-Tay. Oh, Lola? What did Lola say? Lola's a good one, I thought. There are no criminal charges. If there were criminal charges, I would be talking to you about it because it would make for really good YouTube. Thank you, Tay Tay, for that. But why did you block Lola? What did she say? And then, so you guys, it's getting old. That method of trying to bother me. Think of something a little bit more creative. I don't even give a shit. Think of something more creative. Saying, oh, she's the abuser of Bella. It's old. You can't call me fat, because who the fuck cares? So that's old. You can't say I'm an abuser of animals, because it's old and it's played out. You have to think of something else.
It might be played out, but it's true.
Get a job. No. Criminal charges. I still have California plates. You guys have to take care of it because I'm not watching. I'm telling a story.
So, how long have you been in Arizona and you still got Californian plates? Sounds like somebody else we've been talking about recently who had the wrong plates on for a year. I wonder would Lisa do the same if she didn't have John? They're all the fucking same. All come out of the same little mould.
I'm living my life. Okay. So he came back at me and it was like, he understood that I reacted that way because a lot of what he said was what the scammers on these sites say, but then a lot wasn't. And I could tell he wasn't a scammer. So he didn't come back at me with anger. Hi, Janet.
Back in anger. I heard you say.
He came back more with understanding. That was my reaction. So he didn't, when you're, it is a good lesson. If you argue with somebody, if somebody's up here as far as like their emotional state, and you react, case in point on here, and you react all upset, it doesn't, sorry, I'm burping, de-escalate the situation. It escalates it. Okay, I want to talk about this for a second. I'm going to talk about him in a second. Anyways, so we started talking. I was really enjoying it. But I'm done with this story for now. You're going to have to come back. All right. So I was watching YouTube and I was... Oh, thank you. Are you guys from Boston? He has a Boston cat farm.
His family is.
Oh, so am I.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, my little girl. Everywhere I go, people compliment me. People say to me, you're so pretty. Like, just out of the blue. That little girl, I like your nails. I do not get treated the way I get treated here by the haters anywhere in life. I get treated with such kindness by real people. My car is...
Because none of them know you. No one's going to walk up to a complete stranger and say something when there's no need to. The people on here know you. They see what you're like. They see how you treat other people. That little girl doesn't know you from Adam. She just saw nice nails. If she knew what you were really like, she wouldn't have said anything, and her mother would have made sure of that.
Constantly, on the daily, complimented. I've never heard anybody call it a clown car in my life until YouTube. My nose, people have said, is a cute nose. No one has ever said anything bad. You are not that pretty. I am so pretty. Sorry, but I am. I think I'm really, I think I'm like,
I know you don't really like it.
I think I'm beautiful.
You do.
I think I'm beautiful.
You think wrong.
Then you're the one watching the person. Karen self. Okay, say what you want. I don't care. You think I'm lame, good, but you're watching me, so I'm relevant. Yes, I do. I think I'm way more everything than I probably actually am. And you should feel that way about yourself. Okay, so Gigi Hadid was showing this. Will you block Jesus Christ? Who the fuck cares about Jesus Christ?
That just shows what you're really like. And if I ever find that other clip where she said that other thing about Jesus, I will show that to the world as well, to show people what you're truly like.
You're so annoying. Yeah, everybody loves my Etsy stuff. Okay, what do you want? You want some attention? You poor, lonely person. You want some attention? I'm giving it to you. Say what you need to say before you get blocked.
Where people were melting snow.
We're waiting. Oh, Tay got you. Okay. Gigi Hadid was showing this on her YouTube channel as she got ready. And I had already always passed it.
You know, if you make someone a moderator, do they see the comments at the same time as Lardy sees them? Because there's a lag, isn't there, as to when they actually go up. So she could delete anybody before their comment even showed up in the live chat because she sees it first. Do the moderators see it first as well, or do they just see it at the same time as everybody else? Just curious.
In Ulta, because it's called Lanolips and they have a whole line, and it just looks weird. It looks like,
What's weird about it?
it's like it was it is in the tin. Lanolin makes me think of like powdery baby smell. I don't like the word ointment. Ointment is like Aquaphor, gross. Carmex, gross. That smell of like camphor, ugh, I just don't like it. But, so she showed it, she put it on, it's the strawberry one. And then with the extra, she did this. And so of course I was
You're
I gotta
copying.
get that stuff. I gotta get it. So I got it. I mean, who is sadder, the person that does drugs or the drug dealer? So, my life ain't so great. I don't use primers at all. My life ain't so great, but I certainly don't watch somebody that I don't like.
Yeah, you do. We know you do.
Well, Jesus is not my God. Okay, so, she's like, it's really glossy. It's not that glossy. It's glossy enough. She made it look really good.
I'm sure she did, because I'm sure Gigi Hadid is very pretty. And probably younger than you, and has great skin and beautiful lips. And of course it's going to look great. You think you're going to buy it, put it on, and you'll turn into her. It doesn't work like that. When are her and Lisa going to get the memo? Just because you've got what somebody else has and you're wearing it doesn't mean you're going to be as popular or as beautiful as them.
It's not all that. I like the strawberry lip oil that I got at Marshall's better.
So why get it then?
But I'll keep it because you can always multi-use the ointment. Multi-balm, multi-use. To me, anybody that sits through anything that isn't pleasant for them and has a choice is fucked up.
But you do it too.
Totally strawberry. I don't know how much it was.
I don't know how much it was. You'll be taking it back tomorrow, won't you? Because you'll want the money for something else.
Because I bought it with some other stuff, so I'd have to look on the receipt. I didn't steal it. I think it was... I don't have the receipt. I did the email receipt. I'm sorry, you're going to have to look it up. It wasn't cheap. I might return it. Who knows? You know. I bought this, though. So this was $19.95, but it was on sale for $9. But you can always get it, Christy. Can't you get it online? And I got this. Okay, but I want to go back to one thing. Hi, Cheryl. I want to go back to... So who is the biggest loser? The one that has no job, has no friends, can't have a relationship, is broke, drives a car with a crack in the windshield and the door not working, has no friends here. By the way, many people who just moved here a year ago and then COVID happened have no friends here, so that's beside the point. And I am picky, and when you get older, like I don't want to make like long-time good friends. Everybody's peripheral at this point.
That's not how you say it. It's not peripheral.
I have my two best friends of 40-something years. Not that I'm explaining myself. I'm just saying, like, get a new gig, people. Get a new angle. Get a new angle that's not insulting me. You're making yourself look stupid and loserish, because if I'm sitting at home and I have free will to change the channel, I will not watch a show that I hate.
Who says they hate watching it? They just hate you.
Too much respect for myself to do that. And I have good days and bad days as far as looks, but generally speaking, I'm above average.
Yeah, of course you are.
Like, I could, if this guy wasn't with a woman, I could ask somebody and say, thank you, Tay-Tay. They love judging, yeah. It relieves something in them, but they're just making themselves look like fools. But I would feel very confident going over to anybody. I mean, everybody tells me I'm beautiful, including myself. So we're done with that. If you don't like me, don't watch. Simple as that. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself if I'm so triggering to you, because you make me matter in your life. What is that saying? I take up rent for free. Like, really, don't think about me. I'm not worth it. I'm not worth it if you don't like me. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
What is that?
And I'm not an influencer, so don't ask me how much things are. Like, who cares? Go look it up. That's how you know how much things are. So I got this Jet Set travel essentials. I'm going to try it and see. I would not have purchased it for $20, but it was on sale for $9. I'm like, what the hell? It comes with cleanser, well, they have their reasons for hating, so they make it up. Hi, Denise. So it comes with cleanser,
I haven't been
recovering
taking
mask,
things,
and
have
day
I?
cream, face base.
I forgot to take pictures.
Which looked interesting to me in the bigger bottles, but I wasn't going to get it. So, like, that's a good size. Face base. Oh, this is, wait.
Yeah, and that's how they con you. They give you a huge big tube, and then when you actually open it and try to use some, there's like that much at the bottom of the tube. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's not in the order. I've never had to grow to love myself. I've always loved myself. I mean, if anything, feel sorry that or make fun of me that I didn't get love from my mother. That might sting a little bit. Okay.
You didn't get love from your mother.
Okay. Oh, they all say face base. Oh, okay. I got it.
Because you're so clever, you figured it all out by yourself. Oops.
This is an Australian brand.
Just trying to get a few to see which one we need for a thing. Thumbnail. God.
It says the Aussie Flyer. So, and I cannot see.
Aussie, not Aussie.
So let's see. This one.
Nobody says it like
Travel
that.
friendly. Like, that's why it was on sale, because nobody's traveling. This is the mask. This is the day cream. This is the gel cream glycerin cleanser. Oh, they're sealed. I'm not going to open them. Oh, medical procedures, Janet.
When does anything being sealed stopped you from opening it before? Daubing it on your hand and showing it to the camera and fuck-arsing around with it and then taking it back. That's what you usually do.
Oh my God. How are you doing about your brother? The day cream I do want to open up. Yeah, so full of anger, like, and believe me.
Alright, I'll stop now.
I'm angry at people too on YouTube. And I'm not beyond watching occasionally somebody that bugs the shit out of me, but...
See? There you go, admitting the fact that you hate watch.
Not to excess. Like, they're obsessed.
Right, I'm going to stop that there and make it part 1, and then I will make a part 2. I bet you didn't think I was going to say that, did you? If you got this far, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the second half.